Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Carnivore Champion, formerly known as the Champion Within. It's me, Johnny, and I'm here today. I've been gone for a very long time, as you guys know. I'm here today to set the record straight. Where have I been? How do I explain my absence? What's been going on with my health? Where am I working? A lot of that stuff. So I'll be as brief as I can, but as you guys know, I was rocking it. I was killing it back when I was working at Lowe's, and then when I was started driving the truck again, doing the truck driver thing again. You guys know I had that health scare. Don't know if it was a mini stroke, a small heart attack. Really don't know. Wasn't able to follow up with the doctors because I had no insurance. And if you have no insurance, they just hand you your discharge papers and send you on your way. And that's fine. Did really good. Between then and now, back in May of last year, I ran a 5K. Let me back up just a little bit. I'm still in AFib, atrial fibrillation. I've had a history of that in the past. I had an ablation. I've had 2 cardioversions. They can't seem to get it under control. But I still want to live the healthiest life I possibly can. So where have I been? Well, I kind of fell off the wagon like a lot of us do, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. Why do so many people fall off the wagon? What's the secret to longevity? What's the secret to perseverance and success? I haven't found that yet, but we'll discuss that. But just real quick, pretty much I went to work for an ambulance service. I got my paramedic certification back. I'm working for an ambulance service in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, which is where I live. All we do is non-emergency transports. I don't do any of the 911 stuff. We don't run the lights and the sirens. We just take people from the hospital back to the nursing home, or from the hospital back home. And sometimes, unfortunately, from the hospital to hospice. And it can be trauma patients or medical patients or just very elderly people. It's a job that I take a lot of pride in. I really enjoy it, but I work an awful lot of hours. Like a lot of places still, we're short-staffed. And so that requires me to kind of cover shifts that normally I wouldn't have to if we weren't so short-staffed. But when you work a lot of hours, and we don't get a defined lunch hour, we just work till the work is done. So I found myself going in a convenience store or fast food place and just grabbing something very quick that I could choke down between calls and keep right on moving. And you know that when you sign up, there's not a defined lunch hour, and you know that coming in. So I kind of got away from the carnivore diet. I really got way away from it, started eating donuts and pastries and all kinds of garbage again, like the worst version of the standard American diet. And my weight went from, I think I was about 230 when I started working here. And now this morning I weighed 281. The good news is 5 days ago I weighed 286.8. So in 5 days I've gone from 286.8 back down to 281.0. I have a very, very long way to go, but I actually got out and walked 1.5 miles yesterday. We had some time in the morning before our first call, so the building where we stage at is on a very flat area, so I walked around the outer perimeter of the building 3 times, which ended up being about 1.5 miles. Felt really good. I'm starting to do my lunges again. I haven't started push-ups again, but we'll probably start that today. And speaking of today is my 58th birthday. So happy birthday to me, 58. But that just means I'm one step closer to, meeting the Grim Reaper. There's an appointed date for all of us to leave this earth. But what I want to do with the carnivore diet and lifestyle changes, like I did before, I've got to get back there, is extend that date as far out as I can. And if not, increase the quality of my days between now and then. So what happened? Why did I get so far away from the carnivore diet? Why did I go back to a terrible version of the standard American diet? Couple reasons. First, and a lot of you guys can sympathize with this. I have nobody in my family that's interested in the carnivore diet. All the people that I'm around in my family, they make fun of it, they laugh at it, to their own peril, I think. But they don't respect it. They don't respect what I'm trying to do. And when you're swimming upstream every meal, every day, sometimes you say, gosh, it's just too much. A little bit of support goes a very long way, but, some people would rather, put the blinders on and keep eating the standard American garbage than understand it could help them as well. I'll pray for these people, but I can't let them continue to weigh me down. I've got to get my health under kind of, back under, get my health better. Obviously, I got to start working on me and working on my health, regardless of what the people in my family and my friends and my peer group do. Their health is on them. My health is on me. I can't blame my recent failures on anybody but me. I'm just saying, swimming upstream every day gets tough. Now, why do a lot of people fall? I think because they don't have a support system. I think because advertising and commercials and everywhere you go, you see Oreos and candy bars and donuts and this, that, and the other. You go to a restaurant, there's not many carnivore options. Now, these are all excuses, and they're excuses that I've been using for the last 6 months, which has caused me to go back to being inflamed, miserable, not sleeping well, arthritis in my feet again, arthritis in my knees and my hip, my right hip. I can't have arthritis in my left hip because it's made out of metal. I already had my left hip replaced about 7 years ago. So that's where I'm at. I started 5 days ago. I said, you know what? This is crazy. I cannot keep going in this direction. I can't get my shoes and socks on in the morning. I'm hurting all the time. I'm not sleeping worth a darn. And I know how good I felt 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I felt like Superman. So I got to get back there, and I know that I can. So I'd ask that you guys just follow me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Like the video, comment, tell me if you've had struggles like mine. I know most of us have. It's easy to see people that are perfect and they never screw up, and you often wonder what goes on behind the camera. Why, are they really perfect? And if they are, God bless them. I wish I had their strength and their perseverance. But I give in to temptation when I'm stressed. I've had some financial stresses. Changed jobs 3 times last year. At my age, that's a big concern. But anyway, what's been you guys' experience? Have you got on the carnivore diet, been very successful? Understand mentally and emotionally what the carnivore diet can do to help heal every part of your life, your body, your brain, your mental health, and then fall off the wagon. How did you get back on, and then how did you stay back on? Or are you like me and still struggling to get on and stay on? So I'm going to continue to put content out, although because I work so many hours, so many days, there's not going to be a whole lot of editing in the videos. You don't understand, these YouTube videos, it's a full-time job. It's a huge commitment to create the content, film the content, edit the content, upload the content, and, answer comments and all that stuff. This is a lot. So I'm going to put out maybe a couple of videos a week. I'll let you follow my progress. Today I weigh 281.0. And just the last 5 days since I cleaned my diet up completely, over the last 5 days, both my knees have stopped hurting, both my feet stopped hurting, and my right hip doesn't hurt. And that's in 5 days. So really excited going forward. Today's my 58th birthday. No time like the present to get my crap together and get back down to 220, 225, start running 5Ks again, working out 3 or 4 times a week. Follow my journey. I look forward to seeing you there. God bless, take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.